In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Mavia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Mavia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Mavia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Mavia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Mavia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Mavia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Mavia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Mavia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Mavia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Mavia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Mavia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Mavia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 175 pounds, High Chief Peter Mavia!
Steele had better keep an eye on Mavia because Mavia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Mavia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Mavia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Mavia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Some folks call Peter Mavia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Mavia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Mavia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Evasive maneuvering there.
What a counter!
Ooh. Scoop slam, making it look easy.
Fist drop! Nice takedown. Stack them up. He kicks out instantly.
Not a very effective pin attempt. Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand.
Delivering nasty stomps.
The High Chief Peter Mavia really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Mavia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Ooh, stinging kick. Ooh, whoa. Oh, ouch!
Uh-oh. Headbutt to the gut!
Perilous position for him to be in here.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Nasty arm drag!
Like they say, what goes up must come down, and that was a long way down.
Oh, my!
Mavia just dominated the animal with that one.
Boom! What a headbutt! Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Mavia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their... Oh, it's coming!
Just breaking down the opponent. And George is laid out.
Measured up nicely.
Fist drop! Peter Mavia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Brace for this impact!
Like a guillotine.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. Wow.
George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Mavia. No signs of either combatant backing down. Ooh! Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Ooh!
Jarring European uppercut.
He's trying again. What a backbreaker.
Mavia can taste it now. Oh, gosh.
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good.
Peter Mavia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Mavia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
What a punch!
Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Mavia has an answer for the animal.
Punishing.
And George
Into the pin. George is trying to seal this one up. His arm shot off the mat before one.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
On the top rope now. Whoa. Oh. George the Animal Steele. Heading up to the top.
Precarious position for both superstars. From the top.
Are we about to see it again?
That'll do some serious damage.
Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
Makes the cover. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Mavia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Mavia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Mavia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.